Hello, Lefty Wannabes, and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 358. Let's get started. We are on week 52, the beginning of it, so we will write the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, the quote, both upper and lowercase 2 times, increasing numbers and symbols. And the sentence is, two driven jocks help fax my big quiz. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, "It is unbecoming for young men to utter maxims," by Aristotle. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, we're going to write the date over in the left-hand margin, day 358. And then we will write day, which is December 24th. It is Christmas Eve. Even though it's not the evening yet, it's the afternoon. It is still technically Christmas Eve because it's the day beforehand. And it's still 2017. And it is Sunday. So that's why we are on the beginning of a new week. And we're going to go ahead and start with our sentence. So, two driven jocks help fax my big quiz. This is a sentence that we wrote about a month ago. So I thought just to go ahead and let's end on, well, we're not quite done yet, but we're ending on something else that we've done in the past, and it has different words than what we have been writing this past 3 weeks. There's no quick, wizard, or jump. So yeah, so two driven jocks help fax my big quiz. And we're gonna go ahead and stay energetic about this because hopefully, you're excited for tomorrow, for Christmas, and you've got to keep your mind busy on something, so why not write with your left hand? Now we're going to do it in all caps, and have a good time at that. So, yeah, I would imagine for all the younger people out there you're probably pretty excited for Christmas, getting presents, stuff like that. And, usually you need something to pass the time, otherwise it'll be hard to wait, because maybe you want like a horse or or Legos or something. So yeah, it's always cool to see what you get, but then also cool to spend the time with your family and have a good time. So hopefully you get to do both tomorrow for everybody out there. But in the meantime, we're writing with our left hand, so we're going to keep on doing that, getting better, and continue, because even when it's the holidays and everybody's on break for school, and even some people have a little break for work or from work, gotta keep on practicing with your left hand. Gotta do it every day. Gotta make that commitment. But you don't have to spend too much time, because you've got to spend time with the people around you. All right, we'll go ahead and finish off with the sentence in all caps, and then we'll move on to the quote. So I gotta say, with only 1 week left, or this last week, it's going pretty well. I have improved drastically since the first day, and I know a lot of people have been commenting on like, oh, what are you gonna do next year? Well, like I said, I still have a few days until the new year, but I have some ideas, and I think you'll like them because people have been asking for a lot of different things. So, I'll probably do one of those. All right, it's time to move on to the quote, which is, "It is unbecoming for young men to utter maxims," by Aristotle. I'm going to make sure I write this correctly the first time so that I don't mess it up later, but it is unbecoming for young men to utter maxims. So it is unbecoming for young men to utter maxims. And I don't know if all men to utter. I might be able to fit this on this line, and then also have, nope, it looks like Aristotle's name is going to the second line. So it looks like these are all going to take up 2 2 lines. So looks like it'll be a little bit longer, but that's okay. It's not like it's a big deal. So go ahead and move on to all caps. But yeah, I decided to write this quote. Like, like I always say, I have a reason for these. And in the past, I, will do ones for different reasons. Like, I'll choose a few quotes in a row that are like talking about age or virtue or something. And this one kind of crosses on both, age and kind of being virtuous. So, again, it's pretty obvious that it's, talking about age because it's saying young men. It is unbecoming for young men to utter maxims, and maxims are like a general truth, but with a kind of a uppity tone. So you say something like, "Oh, time is money," or something like that, and that's a maxim. Maybe not the best example because it's not as harsh, because I think maxims are a little harsher than just those kind of sayings. And I think the reason is because, young men don't have the same experience as older men, so they shouldn't be saying stuff like that because they don't really have a grasp of the world. And if I think that makes sense, like, who are the youth to say what is good and what is not? I think other people can learn lessons from them, but you know what? I think I can fit Aristotle on here. I might have to squeeze it a little bit, but for the most part, it still fits. All right, now we'll move on to the last time we're writing this sentence, which is in all caps. But anyways, back to what I was saying about the, young men not saying this kind of stuff because they don't have the world experiences to know fully what what these maxims mean. So I think it's important for everybody not to just go off spouting words and sayings that sound good, but maybe you don't know too much about. So I think that's good for everybody, no matter how old you are, because it's pretty easy to, become a teacher of some sorts, or like a, not in the real sorts, but, someone who doesn't really teach, but just says stuff to correct people or to do something like that. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the numbers, and I'll move this so that we can see the rest of today. And we left off on 2,740 last time, so we'll go 2,741 up to 2,760. And this will be, pretty good because we are nearing the end of this year and the numbers that we will be writing. So we want to make sure that we get them all done well and finish strong in these next few days that we still have. I think it's important, and it's just a good practice to finish strong. Hopefully everybody's finishing strong in general for this year, like with exercises, with work, with school. And I would imagine most people are done with school by now because, it's first of all, it's a Sunday, but then also, like, Christmas is tomorrow, so yeah, I wouldn't imagine many people being in school right now. But who knows? Depends on, like, the systems. But anyways, hopefully it's not too late to finish out something strong if if you're still continuing something like a New Year's resolution. Don't give up in these last final days. All right, now that we're done with the numbers, we'll move on to the symbols, and then we can call it a day. You can get back to all your celebrations or celebration events, and then you'll be on your merry way for Christmas tomorrow, which is a great day. So, yeah. Just finishing up these mathematical symbols. Oh, usually write the equal sign beforehand. That's okay. Finish up with the punctuation. And there you have it, day 358. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.